So, Nandini, before getting into the session, let me introduce myself. My name is Adharsh. So, I do have around 10 to 15 years of experience in data science and AI field. So, I have been working with a number of organizations like Microsoft, Amazon, Apple. So, at present, I am taking care of data science division in your Upshala R&D. So, in my tenure of Upshala, I have trained hundreds of students from both IT and non-IT background. So most of my students are, they are working in big MNC companies like Deloitte, okay, then L&T, then Microsoft. Basically, they are doing well at different positions. Not only at mid-level, they are also working as a managers, okay, and also they are working too as an AI specialist, AI governance leaders in data science, okay. So almost from most of the MNC companies, I do have my students. I do have my students from Intel, KPMG, okay. So Infosys, TCS, almost maximum, okay. So this is my very short profile, on myself, and basically, mm, I want to know more about you, so that I can help you. I'll get some idea basically how I can assist you in career transition.
I have around 11 years of experience and I am a .NET developer by my profile. But
Okay.
since last 1.5 year, I am working on Power Apps, Power BI, and Power Automate flows.
So you have 11 years of experience, total experience. 11 years is into .NET. Huh?
No, no. Since last 1 year, I am working on Power Apps.
Okay, so total
So
11
you
years of
can say in .NET around, yeah, total is 11 years. Yes.
okay. So then can you just bifurcate .NET?
.NET is like you can mention like 9 years of experience.
Great. So you are into development or production side? .NET
Yeah,
application.
I'm in development. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Application development. So you are into development, so it's good.
Yeah.
So you are not afraid of coding and all, right?
No, I'm not.
Very good. So then, yeah. So after 9 years,
So currently I'm working in Power Apps. So
very good.
like we are developing Power Automate flows
Oh,
and
Power
Power B,
Automate, Power Automate, yeah.
yeah, flows and
Power,
Power BI and Power
very,
Apps.
yeah. Power Apps, yeah.
Yeah,
So basically, Power Platform, right? So you're
yeah,
working
Power
on Power Platform,
Platform. Yes.
Microsoft Power Platform
Yeah.
technologies. But these are in high demand actually. Power Apps, very good. So how many years of experience you have in this domain? Power Platform.
Around 1.5 years.
Okay. Now, okay, great. So see, you have touched the gate of your data science because you are working on Power Platform technology. Very nice to hear that you are working. You do have 1.5 years of experience in Power BI, Power Apps, and Power Automate. I can say it is it's a fundamental career for your data science. Okay. So why I'm telling fundamental? See, when I talk about your Power Apps, any idea on One Lake?
Um, Look, but I have not used it, but I know like it is
Great.
like we can use all the SQL and all the data we can put in the lake
Okay.
house
So I want to
from the
understand.
different sources. Yeah.
I want to understand in Power BI what you do basically. What you are doing now in Power BI.
I would say like I have not used much of Power BI because
Mhm.
reports are already created. So if some issues come, then I look
Okay.
into it.
You are in production. Understood.
Yeah.
So Power Automate, did you develop
Power Automate Flow, I can say like I have built
you
from
have
the
built
scratch.
workflows, right?
Yeah.
Power
Yes.
Apps creating all about its applications, Power applications. Understood.
Yeah.
So okay, fine. See, I'll tell you one thing. So you have taken a baby steps, okay, in your data science. So what are the baby steps? You know what is Power BI, what is Power App, what is Power Automate, okay? But it is having limited what do you call it? I can say career. I
Okay.
can say it's a saturated career, right? Okay. So
Mhm.
you need to get into next level actually. Fine. So
Yes.
it's good that it's you see it's very good that you are a .NET developer. So you are not afraid of your coding, right?
Yeah,
So
correct.
straight away, you can start, in your career as a AI developer, Gen AI developer. Okay, fine.
Okay.
And also it's very good that basically, like you are already into Power BI. So
Mm.
basically you do have some knowledge on analytics, all these things, fine.
Okay.
So just keeping that into mind, so I
Mm.
understood that basically how can I assist you for the career transition. See, let me get into the concept straight away. So let me talk about something called as data science project architecture. Right? What is it? So data science project architecture.
Okay.
Okay, fine. See, why I need to talk about data science project architecture. If you understand this project architecture, end-to-end project architecture, you will understand from where you need to start your career as a data scientist. Okay.
Okay.
So, and what is the importance of your Power BI? What is the importance of your data engineering? What is the importance of your Microsoft Fabric? Okay. So basically where I need to start, my career in data science, and where I need to end my career in data science. Hope you understood, right? So becoming data scientist, it itself is not basically, that ultimate goal for you. Once you becoming data scientist, you need to, to develop your ladder, right? Career ladder, right? So
Yeah.
basically you need to get into very good better designations, and ultimately you should become AVP or VP level, right? This is the topmost positions, fine.
Yeah.
So this is a data scientist, and this is the topmost position where you need to develop your ladder. So let me explain you. I'll make you to understand how you can, become a data scientist. Sorry, and also, develop your career to the VP level in future, right? See, tell me one thing. Basically, like we have many domains, right? Different industries like retail domain, right? I think you would have been working
Mm.
with many data sets in your Power BI, right? So just can I know what kind of data sets, what industry data sets you are handling in your Power BI as of now?
We usually like shows the data of like we have some engagements which we do.
Okay. So
So like
particularly, do you handle any domain ka, like retail domain or banking domain ka, finance domain, data sets like that?
um like it's not any domain because it's internal only.
Understood. Okay. No
So
problem. No
yeah.
problem. See, basically, you whenever I talk about data science, okay, I talk
Mhm.
first on domain. That is industries. We have different industries like retail industry,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
then e-commerce industry, like your Amazon, right?
yeah, yeah, correct.
So Flipkart, all these things. Then we have banking, financial industry, right?
Yeah,
Banking
correct.
sector, insurance sector, all this comes under financial industry. Then we have manufacturing sector, right? Then
Yes.
FMCG, right?
Yeah.
Then aerospace, right? Then when I start going to talk, we have XYZ industries, right? Many industries, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now tell me, what is the common in all these industries? Data, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no, right? So
Yes.
you have data in retail, you have data in e-commerce, you have data in finance, manufacture, FMCG, aerospace. Any industry you talk about, you have a data.
Mm.
What kind of data it is? I call it as a raw data. Why I'm calling it as a raw data? Okay. See, whatever the data that is collected first in your industry, for
Mm.
example, you talk about Flipkart. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
when you talk about Flipkart, so how they are collecting the data with the help of their application, mobile application, right?
Yeah.
So they are collecting from the customers. Yes or no, right? So
Yes.
XYZ customers, billions and trillions of customers in India, they will
Mm-hmm.
be, giving the data, uploading the data to the Flipkart application, and raw data will be collected from the Flipkart app. Yes or no, right? So
Yes.
because it is the first data that is collected by the customers, I call it as a raw data. Hope you
Okay.
understood, right? Generally, why I call it the raw data, because these customers, whatever they're, what you call inputting the data, that data will not be in a proper manner. Okay, it is not in a structured way or structured format. For example, they do some mistakes, instead of
Mm.
first name, they write last name, instead of last name they write first name, or they won't use the last name. Because of that, null values will happen, right? There won't be proper formats in the date formats. That is altogether whatever the data you are collecting, right? That won't be in a proper format. That data is called as raw data or unstructured data. Okay. See, what is the disadvantage of this unstructured data? You can't use this unstructured data for analytics. Now, I'll do one thing, I'll erase this. Okay. So, this unstructured data, raw data, generally they will store, most of the companies, they will store inside cloud premise. They can use Azure. I think you would have your Microsoft
Yeah,
tech.
Azure.
You know what is Azure? You worked on
Yes,
.NET, then
yes, sir.
AWS or GCP.
Yeah, yes.
They use this cloud computing technology to store the raw data. Generally, they store the raw data in the form of file formats. Okay.
Okay.
So, what are the file formats? It can be CSV format or Excel format or JSON format. I think you know what is JSON. You are a .NET developer.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, yes.
So, basically, you know, what happens, they will store this raw data in the file formats. Hope you understood, right? In the
Yeah.
cloud base. Now, this is your Flipkart ka Flipkart. This is your Flipkart ka premises. Okay. They are storing some petabytes of data. Okay.
Mhm.
And apart from that, they also store the data in the form of ORC format or PARQ format. These are all different file formats. Why these many different file formats? Based on the complexity of unstructured data. Suppose if the data is very complex, they go for JSON file or PARQ file. Suppose if it is less complex, they go for CSV file. Okay. Now, see, whenever you go as a data scientist in Flipkart or any other company, okay, first they will give raw data for you. Hope you understood, right? Now, the
Mm.
problem with this raw data, okay, you can't use this raw data to perform analytics, okay,
Okay.
or predictions. Why? Because this raw data is not eligible. It is having a lot of messy things you have a lot of
Mhm.
messy things in your raw data, which cannot be directly used for analytics nor prediction. See, as a data, one thing you remember, as a data scientist, okay, you provide two kinds of solutions. As a data scientist, you provide two kinds of solutions for the industries. It can be for service oriented companies or product oriented companies or any domain. You provide
Mhm.
analytical solutions, analytical
Okay.
solutions, or you provide AI solutions or predictive solutions.
Okay.
Predictive solutions. See, what is this analytical solution? Basically, I want to analyze, Flipkart want to analyze what is the sales of a particular product in Bangalore for a period of time, like 2010 to 2026. Okay, the sales is increasing every year. So this is nothing but I'm analyzing the data and I'm
Mhm.
able to analyze my business where we are into. I'm getting certain proper business insights. Hope you are able to understand, right? So this is nothing but your analytics, basically. Analyzing the data and basically why I'm analyzing the data in order to get the proper business insights. Okay. So that I can take proper decision. So because my sales is increasing, I can still do better, right? Now, what is this predictive solutions? Predictive solution is all about what is my sales after 2026, whether it is high, whether it is low. Hope you understood, right? What I'm telling. Okay. So basically, this is nothing but your predictive solution that is predicting the future, whether my sales will be high after 2026 or it will become low. Suppose if it is low, what measures I should take in order to improve my sales. This is nothing but your predictive solutions. Hope you understood, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Predictive solutions in general, we will implement with the help of AI technologies, artificial intelligence technologies, which is nothing but, see, basically, it's like human technology, human intelligence. See, when we incorporate human intelligence in the machines, in the computers, that is nothing but your artificial intelligence. Whatever the human intelligence you have in your brain, if you implement in the machine, it's nothing but your artificial intelligence. Hope you understood, right? So, with the help
Yeah.
of artificial intelligence technologies, we start providing predictive solutions. Generally, there are three AI technologies in the market. Okay, three AI technologies in the market. So, one is your ML, machine learning,
Yeah.
DL, deep learning, then generative AI. Now, people are also talking about agentic AI, right?
Yes.
So, generally, All these are AI technologies which are used to develop predictive models. Hope you understood, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the use of this predictive model? To predict the data or to predict the future. But
Mm.
for this predictive model, okay, what is the very input? Data is very input. What kind of data? Structured data. For this analytics also, what is very important? Structured data. If you provide structured data or clean data, then only it can start predicting. If you train this predictive model with the structured data, okay, then only it will start giving proper predictive results. Otherwise it won't give the predictive results. It will give the wrong results for you. Okay. Similarly, in analytics also, if you start supplying proper structured data to the analytical engine, for example, you take
Mm.
your Power BI. You are working on a Power BI, right? What is Power BI? It's nothing but your analytical engine. Hope you
Yes.
understood, right? It is an BI tool, business intelligence tool or analytical engine, which is used to provide analytics. Or the whole purpose of Power BI used to basically provide analytical solutions by creating reports and dashboards. But beyond that, there are many things on Power BI. Okay, so
Mm.
that is one thing you should understand, that for a data scientist, if you want to basically provide analytical solution or predictive solutions, you need proper structured data. You need proper structured data. But in your industries, what you have raw data, unstructured data. So first
Yes.
of all, you should be able to understand how to convert your raw data to the structured data. Okay,
Yes. Mm.
before talking about generative AI, before talking about all this stuff, now, you know,
Mm.
first of all, as a data scientist, whenever you go to the industry, they will ask you, do you have any experience in data transformations or ETL pipelines? Okay, so these are all basic foundation for your data science. Okay, so basically, now we came to know that basically your clients are storing the raw data in the cloud premise. Okay,
Mm.
now what we need to do, we need to extract this raw data. Okay, we need to extract this raw data by creating certain data pipelines. See, what is these data pipelines? These are elements which are created by data engineer. Okay, data engineer is a guy who will create these data pipelines. Okay,
Mm.
to extract the data or to extract these files, and he will store this data into something called as lake house. Okay, this is called as lake house. See, what is lake house? Lake house is a storage area inside your data science environment. Please understand this. See, this
Okay.
is your what do you call Flipkart client environment. This is your Apshala, where Apshala R&D, where you are working for the client called Flipkart. Okay, so
Okay.
this is your data science. You are creating one data science environment in your Apshala. So when I'm creating, I will first create lakehouse. What is lakehouse? It is a storage area where I can store the files of raw data. Directly, I can extract these files from the pipelines. I can store this raw data in the lakehouses. Hope you are able to understand what I'm telling.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Problem with your data science technology, na, it won't
Mm.
understand the file format. Okay,
Okay.
understand only table format. That is the reason why I use another technology. Okay, not to worry about the technology, where I will
Mm-hmm.
convert these files to the tables. That is, now I successfully extracted the raw data in the form of tables to my data science environment. Previously, the raw data is in file structure, that too in the cloud, that too in the client location. Now what I did, I extracted this raw data, I convert that into table format, and successfully I stored into tables. Okay. Now raw data is stored in my lakehouse in the form of tables, but still it is not structured data. Please remember, it is not a structured data. Then again, what I do, I create certain data pipelines. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
to basically involve in some transformations or data cleaning activities or data transformation activities. I write some small coding using your Python libraries or PySpark or Scala. You would
Mm-hmm.
have heard about all these things, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we write some, small Python, scripts with the help of this technology. Then basically we try to convert your raw data to the structured data. So once we convert your raw data to the structured data, where we store the structured data, we store the structured data into something called as data warehouse. Data warehouse, basically, it is a place where we store the structured data in the form
Mm-hmm.
of tables, only tables. It won't support file format actually. So
Okay.
these tables are not separated like this, but they are interrelated with each other. They are interrelated with each other to form something called as data model. What is it? Data model. So as a data scientist, you should
Mm-hmm.
know the data engineering concepts. You should know cloud concepts. You should know ADF, Azure Data Factory concepts, how to create these data flows, data pipelines, okay,
Mm-hmm.
lake houses. You should know data warehousing concepts, okay. So what is a data model, what, how to optimize the data model, how to create a data model, what is a SQL, right? I think you would have worked on it's advantage that you are already a Microsoft techie. You have
Yeah.
worked on SQL server,
Yes.
T-SQL. Basically these are all the very essential things for your data science. And Microsoft has occupied 90% of your data science tools and technology. Your Power BI or basically your Microsoft Fabric,
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft machine learning and Azure development. So we can say we should be very thankful to your Microsoft. They are doing well in your data science. Okay. So basically, you should have knowledge on facts and dimensions. Okay. What is facts? What is dimensions? How to build a relationship between different facts tables and dimension tables? What is data modeling? Basically, you will be involving in all these technologies. I think you would have optimized certain data models in your Power BI. Am I right? So you would have handled some data models, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you would have worked
Exactly.
on DAX also, right? Okay.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
yes.
DAX. So basically, now generally in your Power BI, so we load your data to your Power BI desktop. Am I right? Yes or no, right? But
Yes.
in real time, it's not like that. Okay. In your data science environment, we load your data to the data warehouse actually. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. In that data warehouse, okay, we have a data model. Of course, we do have data model in your lakehouse also. Okay. So like this,
Mm-hmm.
we need to convert your raw data to the structured data and store in your warehouse. Once we store in your warehouse, now this data basically will be given to data analytical department, DNA department, and
Mm-hmm.
also your AI department. Why I am giving to data analytical department? Because in data analytics department, I have n number of analytical tools like your Power BI, Tableau, QuickSense, where Microsoft Power BI has occupied 95% of your market. So that is the reason why I go for Power BI, where with the help of your Power BI, I can develop certain reports or dashboards to analyze my business. Okay,
Okay.
same structure data, okay, can be given to AI department where I do have different technologies like ML technology, deep learning technology, Gen AI technology, agentic AI to develop predictive models. Hope you understood, right? That is, if you observe very clearly here, from this
Mm-hmm.
point to this point, am I
Yeah.
talking about analytics? No, right? Am I talking about predictions? No. What I'm
No.
talking about, I'm talking about data processing. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, right? That is the
Yeah.
process, the technology that is involved in data processing. Okay, with the help of different tools and departments. See, many departments are involved here: cloud computing department, ADF, Azure Data Factory, data engineering, data warehouse. Okay, so
Mm.
they are using different tools and departments together, which is nothing but your data science. Data science is all about basically data processing the data. Okay, it's a science related to the data where we involve in data processing, with the help of different tools and technologies. Hope you understood, right? Now,
Yeah.
so in the data, so data science is divided into two concepts again: DNA, that is data analytical department, then AI department. That is the reason why instead of this is nothing but your end-to-end project architecture of your data science.
Mm.
Now, basically, let me just erase the things and put it to very simple. Your data science, is divided into, or else before that, just I can represent your data science as a big circle. Okay, then your data analytics is a small circle. Okay, DNA department we call it as DNA department. Okay, where we have all your Power BI. Okay, Okay, so your Fabric, Microsoft Fabric. Nowadays, Power BI is going to be absolute because Power BI is a part of your Microsoft Fabric. Hope you understood, right? So now already you are a Power BI developer. Now you should
Mhm.
talk about Fabric. If you want to get, if you start getting interview calls, you should talk about
Okay.
Fabric. You should talk about AI governance. Hope you understood, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
then only you will start getting interview calls. Otherwise, you are outdated actually. Okay. So
Okay.
then you have something called as real-time analytics,
Mhm.
RTA. See, what is this real-time analytics? It's a subset of your DNA where we talk about real-time data. See, for example, you take Uber. Uber, every trip time, distance, drop time, everything is a varying, right? It is related to the
Mhm.
time. So that type of data is called real-time data. Suppose if you start analyzing the data, that is nothing but your real-time analytics. Okay. Here we
Yeah.
talk about something called as KQL databases. You know what is SQL, right? Structured query language.
Yeah.
But what is KQL? It is a Microsoft technology, which is nothing but Custo query language. What is it?
Push to
Custo
bed.
query language. So Custo query language is a Microsoft technology which is used to query, okay, KQL database. KQL database. How you have RDBMS, similarly you have KQL database which is used to store only real-time data. So like this, we'll be discussing all these concepts, okay, in your career, in your Upshala, basically, So then basically, you have AI department. We have a, let me take a very big circle, okay, AI department altogether, okay.
Yeah.
So then we have inside we have machine learning, okay. So which is a core part. Then subset of your machine learning is your deep learning, okay. Then subset of your generative AI. Sorry, deep learning is nothing but your Gen AI, okay. Then we are talking something about agentic AI. We are talking something about agentic AI, okay. This is nothing but your agentic AI, okay. So basically, this is how your complete data science is divided itself into different categories. Now people are talking about AI governance,
Mhm.
okay. So AI governance and AI specialist roles, okay. So then manager in data, manager in what do you call the data analytics or data science, okay. Then product manager, PM, we call it as a PM, product manager in data
Okay.
science, okay. So there are different roles again, right? These are all different
Mhm.
roles. So altogether you should have this knowledge actually, so how to develop your career now. So basically it is very clear that your data science is divided into two flavors. One is your data science and analytics,
Yeah.
okay. Then another is your data science and AI, right? Data science and AI. So when I talk about data science and analytics, I talk about, Power BI,
Mhm.
Microsoft Power BI. I talk about Microsoft, okay, Fabric.
Right.
I talk about your Microsoft Power Platform. Power
Okay.
Platform, very, very important. Already you are into Platform, there is an advantage, which is used to create automations, workflows, all these things. Okay. Then I talk about your ETL process. I talk about your data warehousing. I talk about your data engineering concepts. I talk about your SQL. I talk about 30% of your Python. See why? Because we have something called as EDA, exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis. Okay. So where we
Mhm.
use certain Python libraries like NumPy, okay, Pandas, fine. Then scikit-learn, basically Seaborn, Matplotlib. So these are all basically data cleaning tools and data visualization tool which we use very closely with your Power BI. Okay. So I don't know whether you have used you got an opportunity to work with this like Python libraries in Power BI or not. So
No, I'm not fast.
basically, yeah, as a data scientist, you should be able to understand these libraries also, Python
Mhm.
libraries, so that you get basically like opportunity to clean the data and also visualize the data with the help of this Python library. So this is about your analytics. Now, see, once you do these technologies,
Mhm.
okay, see, you can add a flavor called AI governance, okay, and specialist, okay. Then you can start working as an AI specialist and governance with these technologies, analytical technologies. Then you can start working as manager in analytics. This is how you need to develop your career. Okay. So now, when I focus on AI, see basically here what we'll do parallelly we'll go both hand in hand. So basically analytics and your AI. So when I basically focus on AI part, we deal with your ML, machine learning plus ML ops. ML ops is very, very important technology. It is a combination of your machine learning and DevOps for certain practices. Then basically we deal with your DL, okay, deep learning, then NLP, then generative AI, then agentic AI. So basically, these are all AI technologies. Again, you can basically add a flavor, for this. Again, AI governance and AI specialist, and you can start taking a role. See, AI governance and AI specialist in the leadership. You can straight away work as a AI specialist or AI governance. But basically, what do you call it? You should have a thorough understanding on all these technologies. If you have a thorough understanding on all these technologies, you can start working as AI governance specialist at the next level. Hope you understood, right? So
Okay.
you can salary will be up to 2.5 crore per annum. I'm talking
Okay.
in India. Okay, what is
Okay.
that? 2.5 crore per annum. That is the power of AI specialist and AI governance. Many institutions they doesn't know about this, but we are into R&D. So basically, we do a lot of projects on consulting and all. So basically, here you will come to know all these things basically, right? So this is how you need to develop your career. Hope you understood, right? So now
Yeah.
where you need to start. See, basically, actually in our even in Apshala also we start with Power BI. See why we need to start with Power BI. So I'll tell you one thing. See, you understood the data science project architecture, right? Now tell me how many departments are there along with data science. See, you have data science department, right? Okay. Then apart
Yes.
from that, you have data engineering department. Okay. Then you have data warehousing department, right? Okay. Then you have data analytics department, DNA. That is your Power BI,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Then we have database department. Yes or no? Because database also is very important. SQL Server. Then we
Mm-hmm.
have ADF, Azure Data Factory. Azure Data Factory. Now, see, every department has its own objects. Hope you understood, right? For example, you talk about a data science department, it is having its own objects like machine learning models, deep learning models, right? Then generative AI, LLM models. Suppose you talk about data engineering, it is having its own objects like basically, data pipelines, right? Lake
Yeah.
houses, then notebook script, we call as a notebook where we write certain transformation scripts in Python and all. Then basically in your database, we have the database itself, right?
Yeah.
Like your tables, okay?
Mm.
Views, right? So we have
Yes.
views. I think you know about these views. Then
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
code procedures, okay,
Yes.
all
Yes.
these things. Then where a data warehouse, schemas, warehouses, right? Then DNA, we have reports, you have
Mm.
dashboards, you
Yeah.
have advanced analytical objects like your calculated columns, measures, right? I think you would have known,
Yeah.
right? Calculated
Yes.
tables. These are
Yeah.
advanced analytical objects using DAX. Then we have data models, right? Then we have semantic models. So what is a semantic model? What is the difference
Mm.
between semantic model and data model?
Semantic model, like we connect all the data tables and then
So
we
see,
use.
whenever we have a data set
Yeah.
on your local system, PC,
Mhm.
it is called as a data set. Suppose if the same data set is on the cloud premise, for example, service cloud, Power BI service cloud, right? You know Power BI service cloud. So if this data set is stored in the service cloud, we call it as a semantic model. Semantic model, these are nothing but basically data sets stored on the service cloud. Hope you understood, right? Okay.
Okay.
So the same thing we call it the data set when it's stored on your local PC. Okay. So
Okay.
these are all different objects of your Power BI. Okay. There are
Okay.
many objects also, very few I'm telling. Then ADF, when it comes to ADF, Azure Data Factory, the main object is data flows. Data flows. Now, when I talk about your Power Platform, I don't have
Mhm.
place here to put into. We have Power Platform. What are the objects? Your workflows, Power Apps, applications. Okay, all these are basically Power Platform objects, right? Then
Yeah.
when we talk about real-time analytics,
Mm-hmm.
RTA, right?
Okay.
RTA. So basically, just I will write here because it's a very important department. So RTA. So we have something called as KQL database, right? So we have
Okay.
KQL databases, we have event houses. So these are all the different objects in your data science project architecture. So what you understood here, your data science department depends upon all these departments in order to develop analytical and predictive solutions. Yes or no, right? Without
Yes.
help of these departments, it can't take the decisions. Basically, it can't integrate, it can't provide a solution, whether it can be analytical
Mm-hmm.
solution or it can be a machine learning solution or AI solutions. Because, for example, if you want to extract data, you need data pipeline. That is, without data engineering, you can't extract the data. If you want to store the basically structured data, you need something called as basically data warehouse department, right? If you want to create certain reports, you need the Power BI department, the DNA department. So like this, every data science depends upon almost every department to provide, to develop a solution, AI solution. Hope you understood, right?
Yeah.
So so basically, you know previously, they used to store all these department objects in separate database. Say, for example, data science department, they used to store objects in its database. Like this, every department, they have their own database to store their objects. Okay,
Okay.
understood, right? Okay. Now, what is the disadvantage of this? For example, if you want to copy the report of DNA
Mm-hmm.
department in other departments, then what you should do? You should create a new report, you should copy that report, and you should paste this report in all the databases of all the departments. So what is the problem with this? Data redundancy. Yes or no, right?
Yeah.
Data redundancy. That is, you are giving the space for the data redundancy. That is a main
Mm-hmm.
disadvantage. Previously, they used to get all these problems. Okay.
Okay.
So when they are developing data science projects, then another problem is that they used to use different vendors for multiple tools. For example, data engineering department, they used to use some XYZ tool to develop data pipelines. DNA
Mm-hmm.
department, they used to use Tableau and other tools for developing reports. Like this, they used to use different vendors tools. So that what happens during the deployment of the project,
Mm-hmm.
they used to face a lot of configuration issues. And they used to face a lot of data redundancy issues. Ultimately, the cost of the project was very high and the time taking to deploy also very high. Sometimes, the project, completely it gets flopped. So this was the main problem what they used to face in the data science companies. Now, by looking into all these things, Microsoft, they came with one solution. What Microsoft is telling, see, basically, I know the data science department is an interdisciplinary department. It depends upon different departments. I know that basically. So what I suggest, instead of using different databases, okay, using different databases, we will use only single database, okay,
Okay.
which is nothing but your one lake. So we use a single lake database, which is nothing but your one lake. What is it? It is a
Well,
one lake. It's nothing but your one lake. What is one lake? It is a big data. It is a big data repository where it will store all departments' data together. Hope you understood, right? All departments' data together in one place. Hope you understood, right? What I'm telling. So
yeah,
whenever
yeah.
you store all departments' data together in one place, what happens? There won't be any data redundancy. How it is possible? Okay, in one lake we have something called as shortcuts. See, for example, I want to use this report to other departments. So what I'll do, I'll create one shortcut which is an element in the one lake. I'll point out this shortcut to the report, and I will use this shortcut in every department, so that this shortcut is a virtual element. This shortcut is a virtual element which doesn't occupy any space in the memory, okay, but resembles as if it is a physical report, but it is not a physical report. It is a virtual report. Hope you understood, right? So
Yeah.
with the help of the concept of shortcut, it is a very powerful concept in your one lake where we can avoid the data redundancy. Okay. So now, apart from this one lake, what Microsoft is telling, see, don't use different vendors. Don't use different vendors. I will provide a common platform for all department. I will integrate all departments together. I will tie up all the departments together as a one bundle, as a one data platform. As a one data platform, I will provide my own tools. For example, you want to develop machine learning model? Yes, I do have my own tool. If you want to develop reports, I do have my Power BI. If you want to develop data warehouse, yes, I do have my T-SQL. If you want to develop data engineering, I do have my own tools. If you want your database, okay, I do have my SQL server, right? So every technology I will provide to develop your data science solution. So all technologies will be given by Microsoft. All tools will be of different departments will be given by
Mm.
Microsoft, and also it is providing a single unified platform called One Lake to store the data. This is nothing but your Microsoft Fabric. This is nothing but your Microsoft Fabric. So Microsoft Fabric is one of the topmost technology nowadays, where you can implement, the end-to-end data science solutions on fly. Okay. So with the help of these technologies, one lake. Now, see, why basically, why you should study Power BI. See, generally, we advise you to start from Power BI basically. Why you need to start from Power BI? See, Power BI is an ocean, basically. So, see, basically, you are
Mm.
telling that all these department objects are stored in one lake. Where you are storing? Now I'll come to the one lake architecture. This is your one lake. Okay, still I'll write big because it's a big data. So this is your one lake. Okay,
Yeah.
one lake. So you are storing all departments of data. This is your DNA department. Okay,
Okay.
DNA department ka data elements. Okay, then this is your basically data warehouse department ka objects. So like this, you have different data science. Okay, so you are storing data engineering. Yes or no, right? So where you are storing all these in the one lake, but where you are storing, I know that you are storing all the department objects in one lake, but
Yeah.
in one lake where you are storing into something called as workspace. I think
Okay.
you know what is workspace, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Workspace is a container which is used to store not only Power BI objects. I think so far you know that you can store only reports and dashboards. Yes or no, right?
Yeah.
Or semantic models or Power BI. No, this is nothing but your
Yeah.
DNA. Don't think like that. Apart from DNA objects, you can also store data engineering objects also. You can
Okay.
also store data warehousing objects also. You can also store, what is that? Cloud computing, that is ADF objects also. Real-time data analytics objects. Okay. Then you can also store data science objects. N number of, if I start telling there are 10, 20 departments, all objects data will be stored inside your workspace. Now, where is workspace, sir? Workspace will be encapsulated by one layer called capacity. What is it? Capacity. Capacity, basically the name itself is telling capacity. Capacity, it is a storage area. At the same time, basically it will what you call, it resembles the processing capability of your Power BI or Microsoft Fabric. Okay, so nowadays we call it as Fabric. Power BI is going to be obsolete. No one is calling us Power BI, Fabric. How SAP, we used to call it as SAP HANA. Now SAP is going called HANA, right? Similarly like Fabric, right? Hope you are able to understand,
Yeah.
Nandini.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
The name is Nandini, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nandini.
Okay, Nandini, right? So now this basically capacity is
Mm.
encapsulated by something called as tenant.
Okay.
No, tenant, very, very important. Tenant. Where this tenant is encapsulated inside your one lake. Inside your one lake. Hope you
Yeah.
understood. Where is one lake, sir? One
Mm.
lake is encapsulated inside your dash. What is that? Power BI service.
Mm.
What is Power BI service, sir? It is third component of your Power BI. Yes or no? There are three components in Power BI. One is Power BI desktop. Second
Yeah.
is Power BI query editor.
Yes.
Third is Power BI service cloud. Yes or no, right?
Yes.
So shall I put it now? Power BI is into three components. Power BI desktop, Power BI query editor, Power BI service cloud. Hope you understood, right?
Yeah.
In Power BI service cloud, what we have? We have something called as one lake. One
Okay.
lake. In one lake, what we have? We have something called as tenant. In tenant, what we have? We have something called as
Capacity.
capacity. In capacity, what we have? We have something called as something called as
Workspaces.
workspace.
Yeah.
This is the architecture of your Power BI Service Cloud One Lake or your Fabric. So Power BI Service Cloud leads to the concept of Fabric. So in your Fabric, you know, so what is Fabric? It's all about integration of all departments, right? So these are all departments are integrated. One department is your okay. These are all integrated together, and they use a common platform called One Lake. Okay, so one
Mm.
of your department is your Power BI Service Cloud. That is whatever your DNA department. Hope you understood, right? That is your Power BI Service Cloud is acting as one of the component in your fabric. It is not a fabric actually. It is a component inside your fabric, which will work very close to the data science department, okay, and provide analytical solution. Don't think that analytics is different from AI. AI is different from analytics. Analytics is an ocean actually. So we have three types of analytics. One is descriptive analytics. Second is diagnostic analytics. Third is predictive
Predict.
analytics. What is predictive analytics? It's nothing but your AI. It's nothing but your machine learning, deep learning, generative AI. So,
Mm.
so AI is a part of your analytics. Many people doesn't know that actually. They think that AI engineer is different from data analytics. No. Even though you go to Microsoft or Flipkart, they will call you as analytics basically. Hope you understood,
Okay.
right? So this is how basically we have training process. These are all real-time concepts. When you go to the company, okay,
Mm.
they won't ask what is report dash. Basically, they go for in-depth, basically. Okay. So they start asking all these, real-time concepts in hands-on. And see, and basically, our methodology is basically, right? We have, I think, Ritika should have explained you. There are 4 semesters. Okay. So first semester, then second semester, then third semester, fourth semester, right? So every
Yes.
semester, basically, we'll train you on some technologies. See, for example, first semester we'll train you on Power BI, Fabric, okay, AI governance, okay. So all these things, data engineering, everything what I have discussed, analytical part, okay. So basically, parallelly, basically, you will start working as a freelancing consultant, okay. So basically, why you work as a freelancing consultant, okay. For example, I'll show you one company, basically, uh, Architect Global. Okay. So basically, it is a small startup company where I work with basically.
Okay.
Basically, like, see, basically, they are into applied and Gen AI. So basically, they start giving you basically n number of assignments. Okay. So recording on different data science technologies. Hope you understood, right? So
Mm.
when you start getting assignments on different data science technologies, okay, from the day one, obviously
Mm.
you start getting the real time exposure. Okay, so when you start getting the real time exposure, so maximum, you will get selected as a consultant. Okay, data science paid consultant from the fourth month or by 6 months. My students here in Apshala, maximum they get selected in 4 months or 6 months with minimum
Okay.
100% hike in their salary minimum. Because see, my training is very powerful basically, certifications what we provide and training what we provide, these are real time training basically, fine. So easily
Yeah.
you can clear your certification and easily you can start working as a consultant from the fourth month itself, better than your salary. Okay, for example, your salary is getting some 50,000 per month, you start getting around 1 lakh per month, like that, from the fourth month itself. That is within
That,
first semester itself, you can become a data scientist. Then what should I
okay.
do, sir? After that, you should upskill yourself, sir. See, you become a data scientist, for example, 20 lakhs. What is the package now at present?
Mine is 12.
12 lakhs. So you can easily demand up to 30 lakhs. Okay. Now, what should I do, sir? I should take rest? No, sir. In second semester, we'll focus on AI part, that is ML and ML ops. Okay. And we integrate this technology to your 30 lakhs, we'll demand 40 lakhs for the market. Hope you understood, right? In third semester, DL and NLP, the same thing will follow. Okay. So for my final semester, Gen AI and agentic AI. Then we start demanding around 70 lakhs. Hope you understood. That is, when you go on passing on the semesters, not only you will get your designations, better designations, you will also start getting the better salaries. You can reach up to, you can start your career from 25 lakhs till 80 lakhs. Hope you understood, right? What I'm telling.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
In
what
case I get a job in an MNC in my first semester, then I can continue with the Upsala
300%.
and
You
learn
must
the more.
continue. You must continue. Okay.
Oh,
And also see, I think, see, Apshala is providing very good scholarship options also, right?
oh,
So basically, most of the students, they get scholarships here, right? So every month they get scholarships, which is equivalent to 50% of their EMI amount. See, for example, your EMI, see, most of the people, they go for loans, basically, for 3 to 5 years of tenure. Why 3 to 5 years of tenure? To reduce their EMI cost. How much EMI cost? For example, 8K to 10K. For example, I'm telling. So how much you are paying, for your course, basically, I mean EMI. Okay. So basically, you calculate for 6 months, first semester. Okay. So basically, every month you are paying how much? For example, 10K you are paying. Assume that 5K, it is your from your packet. You will pay your EMI. Okay.
yeah.
Then basically 5K will be given by Apshala to you. Hope you understood, right? Okay. So you can add this 5K and make 10K and pay your EMI. This facility will be there for you till you get a job as a data scientist or till loan tenure. See, for example, if you take loan tenure for 3 years or 5 years, till that Apshala will help you 50% of loan. That is, 50% of loan will be cleared by your Apshala only. Hope you understood, right?
Yeah.
Only that you should take care of your very less EMI, like 4K. For example, if you go for 5 years of tenure, okay, see what is your EMI, 5 years of tenure. Your EMI is around, okay, so it is around 8K. Most of the students will get. Then in that 8K, you pay 4K. Apshala will pay 4K for you. Hope you understood, right? So that what happens? You add this 4K and pay 8K to the bank. Hope you understood, right? So that is, you are getting 50% burden only. Apshala is taking 50% burden on them. Now this
Is
facility
for
will be there
every student or selected only?
for every student from day
Okay.
one. This is like scholarship what they give, irrespective of your performance. They won't take care, they won't consider your performance here. Okay. By day one, okay, every month they will give scholarship before your EMI date. For example, your
Mm.
EMI date is 10th every month. Before that, 8th or 7th only, they will disperse this 50%, 4K to your account. So you should add 4K and pay to the EMI. Now see, basically, this facility will be there till 5 years. Hope you understood, right? In the worst scenario, see, tell me, you are a .NET developer, you are a working professional, and our training is also very robust. Easily, our students, maximum 6 months, minimum 6 months they will placed. Maximum 12 months. Worst scenarios, I'm telling. Till now, no student has crossed this 12 months. That is, within 12 months, they get selected as a data scientist and they won't pay the loan for 5 years. They will close a loan within 12 months itself. Hope you understood, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how, you have a lot of facilities here, scholarship facilities. And
Mm.
also, basically, you can start working. You can just get placed within fourth month itself. Why? Because first 3 months, 1 to 3 months, you work not only on the real time concepts, okay, but also what we are giving consulting opportunity here, consulting in AI startup. This is very, very, very important. See, you are working in one company, that doesn't matter.
Mm.
But when you work as a consultant in AI startup on this AI governance technology, on this fabric technology, latest technologies, companies will consider this technology. And touch wood, you are from the Power BI development background. you're from the .NET development background, that all that experience will be very helpful for you, where we will restructure your CV and LinkedIn profile. That is very, very important. And from fourth month, your inbox will start getting filled actually. You don't have time to attend the interviews. So when you don't have time to attend the interviews, when you're attending daily 3 or 4 interviews, tell me why you can't get selected within 6 months. Easily you get selected. Hope you understood, right? Okay, this is
Yeah.
bare proof. I show you my student card testimonials also. Basically, just give me some time. Keval is my student actually. Okay.
Mm.
Basically, he got not one offer, 3 or 4 offers, and 2 offers are from MNC companies. Just they uploaded, in YouTube also. Let me search for it. Just should bear me for some time.
Sure.
So because see, I want to prize my students. Okay, I want to share my success.
Sure.
Basically, that makes me see. I have taken a demo, basically, to the one of the student who is working in KPMG, right? Okay, so basically, let me. Okay, so let me search. No, I think it's
I think
not.
Ritika has sent me that.
She had said.
Yeah, she has sent
Okay,
one.
okay. Just give me some time because
Yeah.
1 minute. One
Yeah,
minute.
no.
Just I'll stop my screen. I'll have that video. Uh,
Sure.
uh, I don't know that she has sent, but I want to share my success. And this is mid-level career guy. Okay, we have manager levels also. Okay,
Yeah.
so just let me. I think I have shared to Ritika also. Right, 1 minute. So she shared to you already.
Yeah, she has
Let,
shared
let
me
me check. Let me
about,
check.
I think, cable.
Keval Shaha. He's from Mumbai.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, I think my PC is going down. Yeah, you can, I think, go through that video. I think it's somewhere struck actually.
Sure, sure.
Uh, Let me check. Yeah, yeah, this guy.
So, hi Keval, I am Ritika. I'm working here as an HR manager here in Upshala Education Services. So, firstly, I would want you to know, I want to know that I've got to know that you have got placed there in two big MNCs, which is Deloitte and then secondly L&T. So, many congratulations to you for that. And the package which you have earned, like per month, you are earning a package of 1.5 to 2 LPA, right? Yes. Yes. So I would want you to explain more about the journey which you have been through, the things which you have learned, and how was that possible for you to do so?
Yes. Yeah. Hi, Nifika. Thank you so much for the congratulations. It really means a lot coming from your side and coming from the Upshala side because they have helped me a lot. Upshala helped me to enhance my skill set, not in just AIML domain, but also in data science, in AIML, Gen AI. I mean, it is very much grateful for me to enrolling with Upshala because I got multiple skill set, and with the help of the Upshala, within just 1 to 2 months only, I started working with other companies. So, the fees I paid 3 lakh rupees in Upshala, that was completely worth it. I took some, loan from the bank. It was very difficult for me financially to invest 3 lakh rupees for my career. But I think I made the right decision because of it. I was able to pay my stipends to the bank loan, and it made me very easy to pay off my loans. And obviously, I got placed.
So, Mr. Keval, hi, Nandini.
Yeah, yeah.
So Mr. Keval, that's what he used to get a stipends every month. Basically, he could get placed within 6 months. Hope you understood, right? So
Okay.
that's what. So within maximum 1 year, he started clearing his loan. Right. So that's
Okay.
what. There is a lot of financial benefits also in Apshala. So and also basically we signed an agreement with you, right? I think Ritika would have shared that. So basically,
Yeah.
it's not like you pay something very less, and you neglect a company institute will neglect you, right? And again you join other course. It's not like that. Once you join with Apshala, it's like marrying Apshala. Hope you understood, right? We'll be there with you till you become VP. Okay. So I told you something like AI governance and all, right? So
Yeah.
basically, that is nothing but your managerial. It is leading to the basically high level positions. Okay,
Okay.
so we do have students in high level positions also, like Aniket Patil from he's working for Nimbusnet. Okay, so basically as
Okay.
manager in data science. Then we know that he's working for Allstate. So basically, that's what It's not like within 6 months you become a data scientist and leave us and we leave you. So till you
Yeah.
become a very good position, we'll be there with you and. Basically, see the one thing, fantastic thing, what I like in your Apshala, basically the financial support. So, see,
Yeah.
in the worst scenario, for example, generally it won't happen. If you are not getting placed, Apsara will
Mhm.
close your loan. Hope you understood, right? Okay, in the worst scenario, what I'm telling, okay? But
Okay.
see, it doesn't happen because, see, maximum within 6 months to 1 year, you will get selected as a data scientist, and most of my students will do that. Okay, so
Okay.
once you have a proper guidance, once you start motivating yourself, and if you receive
Mhm.
a proper guidance with the proper strategies and methodologies, it is very easy to crack a very good MNC career in your data science. Hope you understood, right? Okay,
Yeah.
and for your information, most of the students, they do courses in other institutions, they invest lakhs, but they won't get a proper job, even guidance. They come to Apshala, they fulfill their dreams here. Okay, so every students would have been done within 2 or 3 courses. Okay, most of my students. Okay, fine.
Okay.
So like this, just I think you have gone through this video. We have a number of testimonials. Okay, so
Okay.
you are at right place. So remaining things basically you can discuss with your. So basically, I'll be your point of contact for your training. Basically,
Mhm.
I'm an advisor for your Akshala. Okay.
Okay.
Apart from that, I do manage. I'm a manager in Apple. Okay. So basically, I take many real time assignments in Apple. Okay. I'm a key instrument in fabric development and all. So and GenAI products. Okay. So I'll be your point of contact and for your training purpose. Okay. And basically, we also have a number of teams. See, we have, for example, I can assign you Keval. He himself is a data scientist working in Deloitte. Okay. So he
Okay.
will be like one-to-one mentor for you. One-to-one mentor means basically, if you have any doubts at any point of time, okay, you can
Mhm.
directly ping him and you can ask. Okay. So,
Okay.
so feel that when you are working with a data scientist 24 by 7, you feel that confidence, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
that's where Apsara helps you. It's not like simply you won't work with normal trainers here. See, there are if you go to normal institutions, you find normal trainers, but that they also they won't provide proper support here. But it's not like that here. Apart from your live interactive sessions from my side, you will be
Mhm.
also having my alumni, my students as a mentor. Mentor means they will clear if you have any doubts at any point of time, they will be available handy for you. Fine.
Okay.
This is a feature, excellent feature where many students will like actually. So and they will come like this online and they will train you. Basically, they will clear your doubts. Even though you get into some positions in big companies, they will help you on job support basically to get some assignments and all. Okay, so this is how
Okay.
the completely structured and everything is well documented in your agreement actually. Hope you understood, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is any queries apart. I think hope you got a very clear picture and what is your four vision. Okay, next
Yes. Yes.
in
Yeah.
coming years for you, and I think you got some confidence that you can become a very good data scientist and can plan your career in data science, right? If you're not
Yes. Yes.
wrong,
Yes.
right, right. Any other questions from your side so that I can help you?
No, nothing as of now. Actually, I just asked Ritika because I can't take a loan
Mhm.
because I already have few loans on my head. So
See,
I can
basically, okay,
pay
that's
the fees by part.
see what I advise you. See, many students, what I advise many students. See, suppose if you basically, see, this loan is not going to burden for you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Because in the worst scenarios, Apshala will close your loans. Okay, that will mention in your agreement. Okay.
Okay.
Now, suppose if you pay semester wise, for example, 75,000.
Yeah.
Why you are investing your amount 75,000 at a time? Hope you understood, right? So
Yeah.
if you go for EMI, how much you are paying from your packet? 4 to 5,000 every month. For example, 6 months. How much you are invested? Only 25,000, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So it is within 25,000, you are able to get a career as a data scientist and you are able to close a loan. See, loan is only temporary, it's like injection. Hope you understood, right? Okay. After
Yeah.
6 months, easily you can clear your loans. That's so guaranteed, Akshala. Hope you understood, right? So
Okay.
if you are investing every month 75,000, simply you are wasting your money. Hope you understood, right? Okay. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why most of the students here they use that loan facilities, they use that EMI facilities, scholarships, okay, and they repay their EMIs with the help of the scholarships. Okay. They never invest their packet money, from their packet. So whatever the investments, small investments are there, they will do 4,000, 5,000, every month, and basically they will plan their financials. Hope you understood, right? So this is
Yeah.
my advice for you. Okay. So your loan is not going to burden you. Okay. And also basically, Apshala can help you if you have loans at multiple banks. They can club everything and put you into, for example, if you are paying huge rate of interest, they can go for HDFC and they can request HDFC to give less rate of interest and reduce your EMI amount also. Hope you understood, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
No, actually, my husband is in SBI, so all are there.
SBI,
That is not an issue. Yeah.
he's in SBI, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then SBI is doing well. Basically, it's yeah, it's also good. So basically, we go for many students. They go for HDFC, all these things.
Okay. Okay.
So see, that's what. See, if you go for loan, that is a see. What is my intention now? Why you pay 75,000 upfront? Okay.
Okay.
See, if you want to pay 75,000, that is your amount only, na? Yes or no, right? Instead of that, you go for loan, pay part by part, like 4,000 or 5,000 every month, and remaining amount will be given to you from Apshala Education Services. Okay.
Okay.
So till you get placed as a data scientist or till your loan tenure, that's mentioned in the agreement. Okay. So,
Okay.
so that whenever you become a data scientist, so you become a data scientist, see 100% you become data scientist because you are not from ordinary background. You're from .NET background. Easily you will get selected as a data scientist. Within 6 months, I can guarantee you to get into data science positions. Now, after 6 months, you close your loan. That's it. Why you should
Yeah.
pay for 5 years? That's not right. Why you are taking for 5 years or 3 years to reduce your EMI amount?
Yeah.
Understood, right? This should be the financial model. Hope you understood, right? That is the reason why
Yeah.
these students, working professionals, they go for loan. Suppose if you are not a working professionals, we don't have other go or you should go for co-applicant like that. Yes or no, right?
Yeah.
This is how you need to plan your financials. Okay.
Okay.
And also, I'll tell you one thing. If you get selected, as a data scientist, now Keval is working as a mentor for you, right? Okay. He'll be paid a consulting fees from Akshala. Okay. Don't think that your scholarship will stop there itself. You
Okay.
can just continue that scholarships, by working as a mentor, by working as a, you can take up some part-time works from Akshala and you can continue that scholarship facility. Hope you understand, right?
Okay.
These are the many options are there for you.
Okay.
So this is what is my advice. Okay, see, loan is not going to burden you. Okay, so do one thing first, check your eligibility. Okay, so how much loans you have, whether you are eligible for the loan or not. Suppose if you are not eligible for the loan, then you don't have any option. You should go for semester wise payment only, or you should depend upon your husband. Okay, profile, right? So this is how you need to plan.
Okay.
Suppose if you have eligibility, let us see. Basically, we can club everything in one bank. Okay, so basically, we can merge all your loans in one bank and what do you call?
Sure.
Reduce your EMI cost also. Yes or no, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So apart from anything,
No, no. Thank you so much.
fine. So see you soon as my student. Okay.
Yeah.
So so even you can just send a LinkedIn request. I can accept it. So you can be in my network. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
All
so
the
much.
best. Thank you.
Thank you.